Oh, look, goggles. Wait, has it started? Welcome to Gear Show. We've got a loaded program to talk you through in this episode, with new pedals, tires, wheels, and goggles on the menu. But before we get into any of that, let's check out some of the latest product news from around the industry. It's always exciting when a new fork launches, especially when it's from a new player. EXT has been making excellent rear shocks for mountain bikes for a while already, and now they've released their first fork. Featuring innovative technology derived from the company's extensive rally experience, the Era Fork promises to challenge the status quo with excellent sensitivity and support. We're getting one into test, so we'll bring you our verdict in a few months. For now, you can head on over to vitalmtb.com to read more about the new fork. Staying with the topic of suspension, Vorsprung claims to have finally come up with a product that will have your air fork feeling like a coil. The Secus is an external extension of the fork's internal air spring, and it is said to provide a spring rate which is every bit as linear as a coil spring for the first 2/3 of the fork's travel. The end stroke is gently progressive to prevent harsh bottom outs. The Secus will set you back approximately $320 and is available now. We'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out. Do you want to receive 6 to 8 fun, functional and shreddable mountain bike products every other month for just $49.95 per box? Check out gearclub.vitalmtb.com to sign up, and you can start looking forward to receiving items like this limited edition Gear Club t-shirt, perfect for showing your true colors at the trailhead or at your favorite post-ride watering hole. Boom! What? How cool is that? BikeYoke has occupied the top spot in our big dropper post shootout since their flagship Revive dropper was first introduced. BikeYoke are not ones to rest on their laurels, however. They've been hard at work improving the Revive and have just released the 2.0 version. The updated post features a forged one-piece head, anodized pin seats for better resistance to corrosion, a CNC finished actuator for even smoother action, and a fully redesigned Triggy remote. The Revive 2.0 now also comes in a whopping 213mm version, regaining the upper hand in the dropper post travel wars. The Revive sells for between $320 to $380 depending on travel. If you like the idea of a long travel dropper post, but $380 seems a bit steep for you, Tranz-X has just entered the North American direct-to-consumer dropper market with 2 posts, priced at $99 and $159 respectively. The $159 Kitsuma features adjustable return rate and is available in 4 different travel versions ranging from 150 to 200mm. Head on over to their new website for more. We'll leave a link in the description below. Shimano has just announced a whole batch of new shoe models, ranging from a new entry-level flat pedal shoe with the new proprietary rubber outsole to the updated ME7 Mountain Enduro race shoe. There's something in the range for every type of rider, whether you clip in or not. Head on over to our site to get the full details on the new range. Kona recently introduced a bigger and burlier version of their Process, dubbed the Process X. With the bump in rear travel to 161mm, this badass 29-inch bruiser was designed around a 170mm fork. With a 63.5-degree head angle, long reach and adjustable chainstays, the Process X ticks every box of the modern enduro bike checklist, including a flip chip that will let you run it as a mullet if you want to really be bang on trend. The carbon-framed Process X is available in 2 build options priced at $4,999 and $6,999 respectively. Head on over to vitalmtb.com or konaworld.com for more. Canyon's Sender won Best in Test during our downhill test sessions a year ago, and the recently launched Sender CFR is a great improvement. Our overall first impressions were of a silent, solid and smooth bike that is incredibly well put together with an eye towards longevity. It comes ready to go with even the smallest details sorted out of the box, and meaningful geometry adjustments will help dial things in on a track-by-track and rider-by-rider basis, providing good versatility. Thanks to direct-to-consumer sales, the 2 full carbon models offer awesome value at €4,700 and €5,800 respectively. Check out our full review right here on the channel for more.
Recently, Schwalbe updated their Evo tire lineup. Now, all of their tires use one of 5 casings. They're Super Downhill, Super Gravity, Super Trail, Super Ground, and Super Race. It's pretty super.
Idaho loves the inside. Take with that what you will.
All 5 of those casings come in a variety of Addix compounds as well. Certain compounds for certain tires, and certain tires only coming in certain casings. The knobby nick has been completely revised It comes in a 2.35, 2.6, and various other sizes, but these are what we're testing now. Also, we saw the return of the Big Betty, shown here in a 2.4 gravity casing. It's pretty beefy. So far, we've been getting along fairly well with the Knobby Nick, Big Betty, and the Magic Mary compound. Make sure you head to vitalmtb.com for the full release, as well as some more of our initial impressions of these tires.
It's no big secret that we're big fans of Deity's T-Mac pedal. In fact, since it took second place in our big flat pedal shootout, you could say it's the opposite of a big secret. Comfortable, durable, and above all grippy, the T-Mac has a lot going for it. What will hold some people back is the price tag. At $170 US, it's not cheap. So how about a composite version that copies many of the traits that we appreciate in the T-Mac, but at a fraction of the price? That is exactly what you get with the new Deftrap. The Deftrap features a glass nylon composite body that has inherited the symmetric design and much of the general shape of the T-Mac. It is a couple of millimeters thicker than its bigger brother, but it also offers a couple of extra millimeters of the crucial pin-to-axle distance, making it one of the roomiest composite pedals we have tested to date. Even though it is a bit thicker, it still retains a fair amount of concavity in the body. There are 10 pins per side, 8 of which are replaceable, and each pedal spins on a combination of bearings and bushings. It almost goes without saying that there are a full 10 colors to choose from too. On the trail, the Deftrap inspires confidence. Paired with a quality flat pedal shoe, the grip is excellent and the foot has no trouble finding a natural spot to rest. The pedal feels roomy, and those who prefer a wider stance will be well served with the Deftrap. The generous pin-to-axle measurement leaves a lot of available real estate to play with. There is no bearing bulge of any kind to get in the way on the inside either. The symmetric shape might seem more prone to hanging up on rocks than a more chamfered option, but this hasn't really translated for us on the trail. The composite material used by Deity is meant to allow the pedal to slide rather than get stuck, and our testing so far confirms that it works. Overall, we're very impressed with the comfort and grip offered by the new Deftrap pedal, and at just $49.99, it's definitely a steal.
The Race Face Turbine SL wheel with super fast engaging vault hub. 25 millimeter internal width. Don't let that scare you. There's a lot of professional World Cup race winners, a world champ, that run some narrow rims, doesn't cause them any problems. The set weighs in at 1,635 grams. Price, $375 USD for the front, $475 USD for the rear. We've been on these for a little while. They rip super fast. We love the engagement. No complaints thus far. And even though it may sound like kind of a swarm of angry bees here in the studio, out on the trail, it really isn't that loud. The vault hub featured on this wheel set is available in an HG, XD, and micro spline. Scurry down to your local Raceface dealer or go to raceface.com to order a set for yourself, and then get out on the trails.
Protection specialist 661 has been steadily building out their range for the past couple of years, with good value products now available in most major protection categories. Eyewear was still missing, however, but that shortcoming has just been addressed with the recent release of the all-new Radia Goggle. At just $39.99 US, you'd be forgiven if you wrote it off as another cheap catalog knockoff, but that is far from the case. The Radia features a 40mm wide strap for a secure hold on the helmet, with dual density foam for comfort. The goggle comes with a smoked mirror lens as standard, but clear and other options are also available. We particularly like how the lens maximizes the available real estate to provide a very wide field of view. And good news for those with smaller heads, the Radia comes in 2 sizes, making it easier for everybody to find one that fits perfectly. There's also a tear-off system available if you need one. On the trail, we found the new goggle comfortable and easy to use. The Radia should fit in any recent helmet, and even though it does not make use of a so-called outrigger design, it still matches the goggle opening of the helmet perfectly, and it sits snugly on the rider's face. The optics of the stock smoked lens are good, and the ventilation is perfectly adequate even on hotter days. The build quality is good, and the goggle is free of any annoying creaks or other sounds. Time will tell how well it holds up, but our first impressions are that you get a lot for your money with this one. Alright then, that's the end of the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for taking the time to tune in. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, Happy trails!